What is up, team? Chuck with TWR War, I'm back at you with another video. Guys, it's Friday, the market's wrapped up, and before we get into any type of video, man, this is going to be a special short video, and then I'll get into a normal, longer wrap-up video. But basically, I gotta own up something, man. I made a bet with one of my colleagues at Traders War Room, Traders War Room Levels Lady, aka Lady V. Fantastic trader, goes off of levels, goes off a specific strategy that is fantastic. I mean, she's fire, basically. And if you've taken any of her training on the Traders War Room platform, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But we had a little, talk about, strategy and stuff like this. And I knew that this trade was just going to do what I thought it was going to, over the weekend coming into this week. And the trade did not. And so here I am to own up to that. And so Lady V, you were better than I was. You are the levels lady goddess. But we're also here because we want to get some training out of this as well. So what was this trade? What was I thinking? And let's go ahead and talk about it real quick on this video so we get something out of this. But Lady V, you know exactly what it is, man. I thank you for being on Traders War Room. Thank you for giving, coaching and mentoring to the Traders War Room Market Warriors. And we are better served for you being on the team because you are fantastic what you do. And if you guys haven't seen Lady V do her thing, you guys need to come on a TWR platform because she is fantastic at what she does. She makes people a lot of money, and she got me, right? She got me, and I'm owning up to it right now. But let's go ahead and get into this trade real quick so we can find out what I was thinking, why I was thinking it, and where I went wrong. So basically, here's the discussion that we had. And you can see right there the date. We had this discussion, and we were kind of talking about whether we thought, Starbucks was bullish or bearish. And I was taking more of a bear stance based on what I was looking at the chart and kind of their earnings, which were mixed, and the Chinese part of their business, which I didn't think was going to really hold up anything because a lot of their China business was elevated. However, the U.S. stuff was decelerated more so than they thought. And I didn't think with the Chinese, type of sentiment going on, that the elevation in the stock would hold for any, long period of time. It would just kind of trickle down and then eventually leg down with the rest of the market. So this was basically our conversation. And then, we decided to have a nice little bet, and I made a bet. I said, if Starbucks didn't trade below $100 by next week, which was this week, I would give TWR Levels Lady a TWR t-shirt, and I would do a video of her saying that she was the Levels Lady goddess. And of course, I ended up losing. This is that video. But we're going to look at the chart, and I'll give you guys an idea of why I thought this and kind of where I think I went wrong with my trade. All right, so we're not going to take a lot of time on this, but basically this was the trade Starbucks, that orange line right there. That was the day I decided to make my stance. Everything to the left was what we known at the time. Everything to the right was unknown because that is, of course, hindsight being 2020. We know that now, but at the time we didn't. I knew the top line level, 102.84, about 103, was my high level resistance. I knew about 98.70 was my lower level support range. And I knew that 95 was my way bottom range where we had some consolidation before we spiked up into the current range where we're at. I went ahead and put some intra levels of support and resistance to give me a little bit more closer range. And based off of some meat and potato of price action, I decided that about 101.75 and, 99, 89, 99, 75 was about the area where we saw the most price action moving in the sideways motion. So those were my inner top line and bottom line triggers. Now, here's probably where I made my biggest mistake. I went ahead and utilized the bottom level of consolidation before the spike as my out-of-the-money option contract for my decision. I decided to go with puts instead of calls, and I decided to go out the money because the premiums were jacked at the current time because implied volatility was spiked. And since this was a fun trade, more so than an actual trade, I was looking to trade in my personal account. I didn't want to put too much capital into it, so I went ahead and went further out the money than I normally did. Went at the 95. It was at the place where we had the consolidation before the last spike. So I felt like, okay, this would be the area that at least we could get the lower leg like I thought we would and go towards attacking those lower levels. We didn't have to get to it, but we had to go in the direction of that consistently over a period of time before expiration date. As you can see right there, that yellow box, once I was in the trade, those are the areas where I averaged down, and I was trying to get out of this, guys. You know, I was trying to actively trade this, so I averaged down a little bit at a 1-to-1 ratio, trying to get out of this on the spikes. And actually, on this particular day right here, this orange line, this I actually was in the green, $2 to the positive, but I got greedy. So greed actually was one of the deciding factors to kill this trade for me and make it so I didn't make positive net income off of this trade. I decided, you know what, if I'm green today, I'll probably be green tomorrow because we're going to have continuation, and I'll go ahead and just ride it for just a little bit more to make a little bit more. Since I averaged down in, I wanted to make back a little bit more capital. Got greedy. Of course, we spiked back up. Premium got jacked, and theta started kicking in again, and I missed an opportunity. So as you can see, those two red lines now changed. Hindsight being 2020. Had I put my out of the money option call closer to at the money at the 99 or the 98, I probably would have been able to get out of this trade someplace inside of the bottom yellow box right here, especially with the two average downs I did. But because I got greedy on this particular date and I didn't take green when I saw it, I ended up taking a loss of $3 per contract on this trade, and thus the whole reason for this video, to announce to the world that TWR Levels Lady is a levels trading goddess. So guys, there you have it, okay? Listen, we like to have fun at Traders Forum, okay? And TWR is a platform so that like-minded investors and traders can get together and they can have a community to hang out, to trade as a team, to go to war with the stock market, right? And you know, when you're at war, you know, you got to have some banter, you know, just like we're at war in Iraq or Afghanistan, you know, with your battle buddies. You're out there shooting the breeze and stuff. You got to have a little banter. So, you know, analysts, we get together too. We shoot the crap, you know. We think we're top stuff, you know. We think we're good at what we do, which we are, you know what I mean? But you know, we get a little arrogant, a little cocky, and we have these little challenges, and it's all in good fun. But the important thing is that we respect each other. We know each other's strengths and weaknesses, and we're accountable. Things don't happen our way. They go the opposite way, and we give props to our members and to our family and to our team, okay? And that's exactly what this video is about. And so if you want to be on a team like Traders Forum where we say what we're going to do and we do what we say, then I suggest that you guys spin yourself up. You click the link that's in the description. You come to the TWR family. You come trade with the bulls, man, because we're over here having fun. We're over here making money. And not just that, we're training and mentoring and guiding other people as well to be the next level of trading professionals when we're out the door, guys. Other than that, have a great weekend. I'll have a longer video with the market wrap up here in a little bit. But as always, if you're ready, just follow me and Levels Lady. Let's go to war together. Traders War Room, baby.